In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create and export a simple animation in OpenToonz. We'll go from a blank project to a finished file you can share, keeping things clear and beginner-friendly. First, launch OpenToonz and start a new project. Head to File, then New Project, and set your resolution and frame rate. Resolution controls how sharp your animation will look. 1920 by 1080 is a common choice for HD. Frame rate determines how smooth the motion feels. 24 or 30 frames per second are typical. Pick what suits your needs and confirm to create the project. Next, set up the scene. Open the scene settings to define your background color, camera size, and frame range. The background color is what fills the empty areas behind your drawings. Match the camera size to your resolution, so what you see in the camera view is exactly what you'll export. The frame range sets where the animation starts and ends, for example, from frame 1 to frame 120 for 5 seconds at 24 frames per second. Now it's time for artwork. You can draw directly in OpenToonz using the brush, pencil, and paint tools, or you can import scanned drawings or images if you've prepared art elsewhere. Keep your lines clean and use the paint tool to fill shapes. If you're importing, make sure the images are the right size for your scene so they don't look blurry or too large. Let's talk about the Xsheet. Think of it as your timeline in a spreadsheet view. Each column can hold a sequence of drawings, and each cell represents a frame. Place your drawings in the cells to decide exactly which frame each drawing appears on. If you want a drawing to stay on screen longer, extend its exposure by dragging down so the same drawing occupies multiple frames. To bring things to life, add keyframes. Select the object or drawing you want to animate, then insert keyframes to control position, scaling, or rotation. Create a keyframe where the motion starts. Move forward on the Xsheet, adjust the object, and set another keyframe. OpenToonz automatically creates the in-between motion, so you see smooth movement between your key poses. Adjust timing by dragging drawings or keyframes along the Xsheet. Longer spacing equals slower motion. Tighter spacing speeds things up. Take a moment to fine-tune these placements until the action feels right. Preview your work by pressing play to watch the animation in real time. If something feels off, stop playback, tweak the timing or keyframes, and preview again. When you're happy, export the animation. Go to File, then Output Settings. Choose your format, AVI, MP4, or GIF. Adjust any needed options and click Render. Your animation will be processed and saved, ready to share.